All right, this is DB talking now. DB talking birds. DB talking Philadelphia Eagles. We are back for the second half. Green Bay Packers versus Philadelphia Eagles. Aaron Rodgers back to pass on the move. He goes deep, and it is bobbled and dropped. Thank goodness. All right, Packers lead 14-3. Going into the second half, they did receive the ball to start the second half of this game. So that was scary. Avonte Maddox on the coverage. It was a good pass, and the wide receiver was in perfect position to make that catch, and he did not. Thank goodness. 2nd and 10, Aaron Rodgers hands it off to Aaron Jones, and he is stopped for about a 2-yard gain. Brought to you by Bang. I'm just kidding. It's a good energy drink. It's got some BCAAs and creatine in it, so if you ever want to use it as a pre-workout before you go to the gym, you certainly can. I do sometimes. I like it. Cotton candy is my favorite flavor, but I wish I was sponsored by Bang. That'd be pretty cool. I like Bang. My brother thinks it's for teenagers. He says, "What are you, 15?" It's like, no, man, I just like a good Bang. And on 3rd and 7, Aaron Rodgers overthrows his tight end along the left sideline. It is now 4th and 7. Good job to the defense getting off the field there. Nice. All right, here we go. That's what we need more of. That's what this defense needs more of. We need to be able to get off the field and force some more 3-and-outs on this Packers offense. Back to return the punt was Greg Ward Jr. Eddie Fair catches it at the 10. It does look like Doug Peterson and Carson Wentz are being more communicative with each other on the sideline, so that's interesting news. It is good to see. It is definitely good to see. Now we just need Carson to be Carson. As I said, that is one of my keys to victory going into this week's game is we need Carson to be Carson. We need him to play with confidence and try not to press too much, but go in, play with confidence, move the ball, plant your feet when you're going to pass, and deliver some accurate strikes. Maybe we can get this thing rolling. The game is not out of reach. We're only down by 11 points. So it's all good. It's all good. We have plenty of time left moving forward. I think some of the keys going into the second half is we have to get back to the run. We've been passing it way too much. Carson's been sacked 4 times to end that first half, and that's a game's worth. That's a game's worth of sacks on a quarterback for a good day on the defense for the defense. We've only played one half. And Carson's already been sacked 4 times. And it's been that way. So he's been sacked a total of 50 times now. 50 and counting. And I'm going to keep count. I'm going to keep counting one by one as he continues to get sacked. because it's absolutely ridiculous that this man has been sacked and hit that many times, and we're only in the 12th game so far this season. Because after this game, we've got a whole quarter left of games to go. All right, here we go. And they are starting with the ball at the 10-yard line. Carson fakes the handoff. Carson throws it deep. Wide open is Dallas Goedert to the 50-yard line. Awesome. Nice play. Nice play. There we go. That's what we need. See what happens when you move your quarterback out of the pocket, Doug? He's 80% more accurate. Like the percentage of chunk plays significantly increases, and you continue to only do it a minuscule amount of times. I think he's done it more so in this game than he has in any other game throughout the entire season. But then again, as we said before, offensive play calling has been relinquished. And Miles Sanders tries to find some open room and gets dropped, and somebody loses a shoe. Nobody open. Nobody is getting open. It's happening. We've been through 3 wide receivers coaches over the last 4 years. At some point, you got to start looking at the head coach, and it's not necessarily the fact that the head coach is having a difficult time coaching the wide receivers. It's the play calls that are being called. And an out sideline and an out pass to Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz tries to bring it in with one hand. But I'll tell you, Zach Ertz looks more alert, looks more confident, looks more focused in playing than he did the first 4 weeks of this season. So I feel good. I still feel good either way with having him back. So I'm happy about that. So far in this game, we are 2 for 6 on third down. And that's because we run into them so often. All right, Carson back to pass. Carson steps up in the pocket and fires and overthrows John Hightower. 4th and 14. That was not a bad pass and not necessarily an overthrow. Looks like John just jumped a little too soon. And that's okay. I mean, he's still a rookie. He's still developing. I'm glad that we're getting to see him on the field a little bit more in this game because he's one of those players that I'm excited about personally. He's been the most dynamic of the deep threats that we've had so far this season. And I think getting Alshon Jeffrey back just kind of screwed everything up. As far as the development of the wide receivers, but you know, it is what it is. We were struggling on offense all the same, regardless. So hopefully we can get the run game a little bit more involved. As I've mentioned before, it's great to have Jordan Howard back. Jordan Howard looks like he's averaging at 5 yards a clip, which is good. It's really good. They just got to use him more. Miles Sanders, I did not see on the field very much in that first half, with the exception of closer towards the end in the second quarter. And obviously the couple plays here. So hopefully they get him more involved. You need to get Miles Sanders more involved. Miles Sanders is one of our dynamic playmakers who can take it to the house every time he touches the ball. So you have to find a way to get him more involved and make sure that we're getting him involved successfully. That's key. But whatever's going on with him in the passing game, they have to fix it because it's always something. It seems like it's always been something this season, and whether it's a drop or whether it's him slipping on the field, that stuff needs to stop. Because he had space and then some. if he had not slipped and fallen on that pass to him from Carson Wentz, he probably would have got some good after the catch yardage. But all right, here we go. Getting back to it. Packers do lead 14-3. As Aaron Rodgers, the big bad wolf, the bad man himself, comes back onto the field. At the 1 yard line. I would love a safety here. Rodgers goes deep, and it is caught in traffic by Devontae Adams. Case in point. Howie Roseman, that is what a dangerous wide receiver looks like. Who did we pass again on? Twice, DK Metcalf. Who did we take in the first round this past offseason over when everybody thought we were going to take him? Justin Jefferson. Who's blowing it up in Minnesota right now? Justin Jefferson. Who did we take in the first round instead of Justin Jefferson? Jalen Reagor, who can't get separation. There goes Aaron Jones. Breaks the first tackle at the line of scrimmage and then rumbles down for 6 more yards. Awesome. This was it. Who is in coverage? Darius Slay. Darius Slay is an above-average to an elite cornerback, and it seems like any time that we bring a defensive back to this team, they just end up taking too many more deuces on the pot than they need to. And I honestly think it's Jim Schwartz's scheme. Aaron, play action, back to pass, and dumps it off to his running back. The pressure is there. Defensive line is getting good pressure on Aaron Rodgers. It's just that Aaron Rodgers is a savvy veteran. Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. And he will get the ball out quickly to counteract the pass rush. Because he knows what he's doing. He's Aaron Rodgers. Enough said. Don't need to say any more about that. Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers has been Aaron Rodgers since he's been drafted. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3 for the Packers. They are at the 50-yard line, and Aaron Rodgers back to pass, throws it deep, and is caught by Zach Lazard. Yes, it is. Lazard beats Avonte Maddox on the coverage down the sideline for 30 yards. To the Eagles' 20. Again, I'll say it again. Jim Schwartz does not believe in double coverage, but it's really causing problems. And Aaron Jones on the run for about 8. I got to say, I am really liking linebacker Alex Singleton as we go along here. He makes a lot of plays, very fast. He is the more intuitive linebacker that we have on our team. So I would love to keep him around going into next season. But with that said, as I've mentioned before, I am definitely on the Penn State linebacker Micah Parsons train. And we had Aaron Jones stop in the backfield and did not do it. He goes ahead and bounces off about three defenders for a first down. First and goal for the Packers from the 10-yard line, and a quick screen to Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams stiff arms Slay and gets into the end zone. That's a touchdown. A premier cornerback that you pay big money for, you should not let that happen. Slay is playing like a below average cornerback right now. And again, I've mentioned the reasons why, different factors that could be contributing to that. But that's just a tackle that you got to make, man. Just a tackle that you got to make. And that was Aaron Rodgers' 400th career passing touchdown. Congrats to A-Rod. The good A-Rod. The better A-Rod. And I mean that in regards to his person. All right. Packers now lead 21-3. Oh, no, hits the crossbar. Extra point, no good. All right. 20-3. That's nice. He's a Packers fan. I don't really like to listen to him. All right. Yeah, I think a lot of this is just poor game planning. It's not like this team does not have talent. It's horrible execution, horrible game planning, and I've mentioned this before. The creativity factor kind of just started to diminish incrementally as after Frank Reich left, and I started to know that about a year and a half ago, and so it was something that I started to worry about, honestly. And it really caught my eye when we did draft Dallas Goedert back in 2018, and everybody was expecting big things with Dallas Goedert and Zach Ertz on the field at the same time, and it was just not what we expected. And if you look at the players that we have at the skill positions, we have a lot of pieces that we can use successfully if we have a coach and some game planners that can think creatively. And I think that's just another indicator as to why it was important for the Eagles to get an offensive coordinator, and why it was a huge mistake for them not to. And that falls on Howie Roseman. It doesn't fall on Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson may have said, no, I think I'm okay without an offensive coordinator, but at the end of the day, it's Howie Roseman making the choices. It's Howie Roseman making the choices. And we have guys on this staff that have been coordinators in this league before, obviously. But more notably, and I brought this up in a previous stream, is Marty Mortingweg. He is an assistant on the staff who knows what the hell he's doing. Nobody knows what the hell he's doing. I don't know what the hell he's doing. His name is hardly ever mentioned, but he's one of those notable guys that we have on the offensive as one of the offensive assistants. And who knows? He's been an offense coordinator. He's been a successful offense coordinator in this league. He comes from the Andy Reid tree, as we all know who Andy Reid is, former Eagles head coach and current head coach of the Kansas City Chiefs, who just won the Super Bowl. So pretty much anybody who comes from the Andy Reid tree should have a leg up in creativity. And now we got Jalen Hurts stepping on the field. First and 10, Jalen Hurts. Let's see what you do, buddy. It's a handoff to Miles Sanders. And Jalen Hurts is going to stay on the field. Jalen Hurts back to pass. Jalen Hurts is on the run. And it's about a 2-yard run. Jalen Hurts is staying on the field. 3rd and 4. Jalen Hurts back to pass. Jalen Hurts throws deep for Jalen Reagor. That was a 35-yard pass. Shit. This is Jalen Hurts fakes the handoff. Jalen Hurts on the move. Jalen Hurts takes it and gets 5 yards. This is kind of breaking news on the live stream right now. But Carson Wentz does not look happy. Sorry, he did not get 5 yards. It's 2nd and 10. But Jalen continues to look good. All right, 2nd and 13. Handoff to Miles Sanders. Boston Scott. Boston Scott up and down the sideline to the 10. Great run. Great run. This is not good for Carson Wentz. Holding. Oh, my God. Holding on number 73, Isaac Samalu. Dude, come on. Anybody want to know who Isaac Samalu is? It's the dude with the frickin' wacky hair. Carson Wentz is furious. Jalen Hurts is still on the field. 2nd and 22. Jalen Hurts back to pass. Jalen Hurts steps up the middle. He's running. Jalen Hurts down the sideline and out of bounds. 3rd down. Third 19? Really? It can't be 3rd 19. That's got to be wrong. That was definitely more than 3 yards. Doug Peterson's calling plays right now. All right, 3rd 19. Jalen Hurts back to pass. No, handoff on the draw to Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders does not get away. He tries to wiggle too much, and it is 4th down. Anytime that we make a good play, we always kick ourselves in the foot. There's always some sort of penalty, and then they just suck. They just absolutely suck it up. They should go for it. I want to see more Jalen Hurts, honestly, but they're going to punt it. I think they're getting blown out. I think they might keep Jalen in. Oh, okay. Well, going to commercial break. The Packers lead 20-3. Jalen Hurts just had his first full drive as a Philadelphia Eagle. Yeah, he has gotten some plays here and there before leading up to today's game, but that was the most significant amount of playing time that he has had consecutively without Carson Wentz on the field, and did some pretty good things. Gave me goosebumps for a little bit, honestly, if I'm being completely honest. If I were being 100% truthful, as I mentioned before, I'm 100% a Carson supporter. I've always been a Carson supporter, will remain a Carson supporter because I don't feel like we've given him everything that he needs to succeed. And until he fails after us giving him everything that he needs to succeed, that's when I will start to doubt. But we haven't done that yet. And now Jalen Hurts has stepped onto the field and looked good. That was a great pass down the sideline to Jalen Reagor. Jalen squared. You can just hear the memes now. Me. Oh. Gen Zers and their memes. I'm just kidding. Brought to you by Bang. Watching this offense sometimes is like getting stuck at a boss in the video game Bloodborne. It absolutely is a nightmare. How do you get past the bosses in Bloodborne? Well, you got to ask for help. Same makers who've made Dark Souls. I don't know if anybody knows that game, but it's an absolute shit show. Well, it's going to be really interesting to see if they keep Jalen Hurts on there. If they keep Jalen Hurts in there for the second consecutive offensive drive. Matty J, thank you, man. Thank you. One love. All right, Green Bay Packers, Aaron Rodgers, big bad wolf, bad man himself, back on the field, 1st and 10. From the 5-yard line. Special teams has played great. Special teams has played really, really great. And they hand it off to Williams, and that is a 20-yard rumble. It's Jim Schwartz, man. It's his scheme. It is his scheme. That wide 9 stuff, nobody does anymore. The wide, it doesn't make sense to have the wide 9 stuff and have undersized linebackers. It doesn't. The concept of the wide 9 defense, you spread your defensive linemen out wide, and therefore you have your offensive line, and you got and it has a higher percentage of your offensive line running into your linebackers. If your linebackers are 6 foot 223, you're going up against offensive linemen that are 6'4", 335. Do the math there. It's like taking on a 5'2", like a 120-pound little boy going up against the 6'4" bully in 5th grade. It makes absolutely no sense. The Raiders almost lost to the Jets today. In other news, they didn't, though. All right, Aaron Rodgers back to pass to Devontae Adams, and Darius Slay gets burned again. This is not good. Darius Slay looking bad is not good. I do not like that. I think it's time. I think it's time that, Jeffrey Lurie decides to step in and we blow it up. The reason why Jeffrey Lurie needs to step in is because the person that he has calling the shots as far as offensive coaching searches or coaching searches in general is concerned is Howie Roseman, and Howie Roseman needs to go too. So, yeah. And Aaron Rodgers is laughing. Aaron Rodgers is having a great time. Aaron Rodgers just threw his 400th career touchdown. Of course he's having a great time. And his team is leading. And they're 8-3. And he's single. I am Aaron Rodgers' personal Cupid. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, this defense looks absolutely horrible this game. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, as I said in the beginning of the game, they're just gonna incrementally take their chunks, their short yardage chunks, and they're gonna move methodically down the field, and then he's gonna take his deep shot. And that's what they've been doing. They've been shooting. I'd be pissed off if I were Carson. I'd be like, oh. Brandon Graham looks like he's having a miserable time. They all should be pissed off. I want to talk about Zach Ertz for a little bit. I hate the fact that Howie Roseman and Zach Ertz blew up at practice in the summer about a contract negotiation. I think Zach Ertz deserves to come back and get an extension. I understand the ramifications cap wise, but he's still good. He's still a good tight end. And we don't know what we haven't seen it consistently from Dallas Goedert. And everybody says, oh yeah, well, Dallas Goedert's going to be better. So that's why we got to let Ertz go. And it's like, we haven't seen it consistently from Dallas Goedert. We've seen it consistently from Zach Ertz for 7 years. Third and 5 for the Packers. Third and 5 for the Packers at their 40-yard line. And bringing the pressure and fires and caught. Devontae Adams. Ooh, Alex Singleton comes back and makes a huge hit, but Devontae Adams is perfectly fine. And Darius Slay just continues to get burned. Second week in a row. He's absolutely stinking it up as if it were his own fucking personal porta potty. Excuse the language. Sorry. And Aaron Rodgers is having the time of his life. Aaron Rodgers is 20 for 25. Devontae Adams is 8 receptions for 114 yards and 2 touchdowns. And there it is, screen to St. James. Is it Equanimous? Is that how you say his name? Equanimous? St. Brown, not St. James. St. Brown. Equanimous St. Brown. Incredible name. Why is Darius Slay smiling over there on the sideline? Dude, you've been getting burned. All right, end of the third quarter. The Packers lead 20-3. This is DB Talking Now, DB Talking Birds, DB Talking Philadelphia Eagles. I'm live here with you for the Eagles versus the Packers game, week 13, December 6th at Lambeau Field, where it is a tough place to play, regardless of the fact that it is wintertime and Aaron Rodgers is red hot. I am Dylan Brown. I am your host. Yeah, this team sucks. We absolutely suck. We absolutely suck. And it falls on Howie Roseman for not being able to collect talent. His last 5 drafts have been absolutely ridiculously horrible. He hasn't done anything. But here, I said this earlier in the week is if you took DK Metcalf with either one of your picks, your first round pick or your second round pick, because you had 2 chances to get him, it would have been a plus. It would have been a plus. It would have been a plus. It would have been better than what you have. Or if you took Justin Jefferson instead of Jalen Reagor. And the verdict is still out on Jalen Reagor. I haven't given up on Jalen Reagor yet, but hey, we will see. We will see what happens. We will definitely see what happens. I wish I had that. I wish I had that in front of me right now. His past 5 drafts, because they suck. I mean, I can try and remember. The issue is I probably have I have no problem remembering. It's just that there's so many bad ones. There's so many bad picks that didn't pan out. Really, the only one is Miles Sanders and Carson Wentz. I guess you can point to Jordan Mailata, who you probably could have had as an undrafted free agent, but you wasted a draft pick on him because he was coming over from the rugby league. But he has really spent the time to understanding the game of football and is playing really well at left tackle, which is what we were hoping for when we drafted him. All right, it's a pitch out to Aaron Jones, and he stiff arms. Some guy that we elevated from the practice squad. Carson Wentz has been sacked 4 times, replaced by Jalen Hurts. They benched him? Did they bench him? Of course he's hearing footsteps. If they benched him because he's hearing footsteps, of course he's hearing footsteps. Do I need to elaborate again? 121 hits in 12 games and 50 sacks in 12 games? Do we need to go over that again? How many times do I have to say that? Of course he's hearing footsteps. You're not protecting him. Nobody's done anything to protect Carson Wentz the entire doggone season. Coaches are not putting him in a position to win his matchups. Another pitch to Aaron Jones, and Aaron Jones is carving up the defense now. The defense looks horrible. This defense looks horrible. Yeah, it's only 20-3. And that's a borderline only. But they look as if it should be 40-3 because they're just moving it with ease. Stopped in the backfield. Vinny Curry blows up the wide receiver end around. Good play by Vinny Curry. I've always liked Vinny Curry. I'm glad that we were able to get him back last year after he signed with the Buccaneers 2 years ago after the 2017 Super Bowl season. Second and 14 for the Packers at the 30-yard line. Aaron is going down and throws it to Davante Adams. Tony Romo just asked if Davante Adams was double teamed. No, Tony. Jim Schwartz does not believe in double teams. That's not a thing that you do. Probably have a better shot of Tony Romo coaching this team. Anyway, 3rd and 6. The 24-yard line. Time of possession this half. Packers, 12 minutes and 18 seconds, while the Eagles have just under 6 minutes. Third and 6 for the Packers from the 24. Aaron Rodgers back to pass, throws it deep and incomplete to Davante Adams. A great pass deflection by Avonte Maddox, but he comes up slow. Of course he does. The entire defense needs an overhaul. The entire offense. The offense just needs a couple more playmakers, honestly. Darius Slay is hurt and walking back to the locker room. And now Avonte Maddox is hurt. Did somebody put a hex on this team or something? Do you know how many injuries we've had over the last 3 years? Anyone? Anyone want to say something? Anyone? Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, man. Too many injuries. So many injuries. So many injuries. It's enough to get 300 people fired. Nah, I'm kidding. That's too many people. We don't want to fire that many people. No, we don't. Well, not entirely shocked, not surprised that we're losing. Just a couple developments that are interesting. That's all. I didn't hear them say that they're pulling Carson Wentz for the game. I didn't hear them say that they're benching Carson Wentz. The graphic was that Jalen Hurts has come in and replaced Carson Wentz, but I don't think that we will see. The Eagles are about to get the ball back when we come back. So we'll definitely see what happens if Jalen Hurts stays on the field. And I assume that he will. And Carson is hearing footsteps. He is hearing footsteps. I mean, they need to do a better job of protecting him, and they haven't done that. They've failed to do that. They have failed to correct any mistakes that they've been having this entire season. And they've been having and making the same mistakes over and over again since week one. That falls on coaching. So but honestly, I think this season was all about campaigning to sabotage Carson Wentz. That's my theory. I think I think Howie Roseman secretly started a campaign to sabotage Carson Wentz because he got excited and got his rocks off when he saw Jalen Hurts still on the board. And we heard it when he drafted him. He's like, "Oh yeah, we took this pick because we regret not taking Russell Wilson back then in 2012 or 2010 or 2011, whenever it was." Yep, Jalen Hurts coming back on the field. Carson Wentz is probably benched for the rest of the game. Good. You know what? That's me looking out for the betterment of Carson Wentz's health. Because nobody else is looking out for it. Packers now lead 23-3 after that field goal. 11 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. I mean, I guess let's see what. Yeah, he's pacing up and down the sideline. Of course he's upset. Carson Wentz, of course he's upset. Now Jalen Hurts is back to pass. Here we go. Jalen Hurts up the middle, scrambling up the middle, and he jukes out a defender and gets a first down. The dude is freaking looking like Russell Wilson. Yeah, Carson's pissed. And maybe it's what he needs because he has been playing bad. I cannot blame it all on the coaches. Jalen Hurts back to pass. Steps up. And he's running. First down. Jalen Hurts is looking like Russell Wilson. Is it bad? I mean, I don't know how to feel about this. So far in the game, Jalen Hurts is 34. Okay, bad pass by Jalen Hurts to Dallas Goedert. Second and 10. Jalen Hurts is 1 for 2 for 34 yards. I'm upset because I am a big Carson supporter, and we've seen what Carson can do. I still believe the potential is there, but Jalen Hurts is back and is in the game and playing well. So, I have mixed emotions right now. This is absolutely, you know, I don't know. I don't know what to say. But it's 3rd and 4. Let's see what Jalen Hurts can do. All right, Jalen Hurts back to pass, throws it, and to a wide open Zach Ertz. Jalen Hurts looks good. Jalen Hurts looks really good. See, Zach Ertz is good. Zach Ertz is still good. There's a little bit of delay on my connectivity here. Let's not do this. Jalen Hurts back to pass. Jalen Hurts on the move. Jalen Hurts on the end around, running around this. Okay. Carson's furious. Good. I feel bad. I feel really bad. But he's pissed off, and he needs to be pissed off. We need a pissed off Carson Wentz. Jalen Hurts back to pass again. Throws it to Travis Fulgham. It was a great throw. It was a great throw, but it was a great play by Jaire Alexander. As I've said, Jaire Alexander is a good great up and coming defender, defensive back, and he's really, really good. So, all right. Jalen Hurts back to pass, 3rd and 9. Jalen Hurts steps up in the pocket. He throws it. Oh, that was a good pass. And he got him. He got Greg Ward. It was just a little bit too high. They should go for it. You have nothing to lose. That would have been a great, great play. They're going to go for it. I want to see Jalen Hurts succeed. It's not that I have anything against Jalen Hurts. I just, I'm going to say I'm a huge Carson supporter and believe that Carson has been getting an unfair fucking shot. Excuse my language, but an unfair shot from the media and this coaching staff. Now, Jalen Hurts back to pass, 4th and 9, and it is caught for 1st down, but there's a flag. That was to Alshon Jeffrey. And he pushed off. And he tried to get away with one there. I mean, look, if this is what Carson needs to get to take a step back and get a clear view, that's all fine and good. If this is Jalen Hurts' show from here on out, Carson Wentz is having a really tough time being on the sideline. Jalen Hurts back to pass, 4th and 18, steps up into the pocket. Jalen Hurts down the field, deep, fires deep, touchdown. Greg Ward. Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz claps his hands in support. You see what I mean? Carson Wentz is a class act. He's a class act. Yeah, he's pissed off because he's a competitor. But he's going to show his support 100% of the time. Week in, week out, he's been taking accountability for this offense's deficiencies and coaching staff's failure to do anything and hasn't complained one bit about it. But Jalen Hurts is looking like Russell Wilson. And that's Jalen Hurts' first NFL touchdown. So congratulations. Good job. Kudos to Jalen Hurts. Now we just need 2 more. And we need the defense to stop doing what they're doing. And maybe we can come away with a victory. But that won't happen because the defense absolutely sucks. And Aaron Rodgers is probably going to have them milk the clock right now. So I would love to see Jalen Hurts get another touchdown. That'd be great. Brought to you by Bang. A great energy drink. If you want to use it as a pre-workout, it's great. Has no added sugars, just all natural sweeteners, and it's got some BCAAs. So anytime that you go ahead and get a good workout in, BCAAs are good for muscle recovery. And then it's also got creatine as well to help you build that muscle, and also is great for recovery as well. So I'm not sponsored by Bang, but I wish I was, as I've mentioned before, because I love these things. These things get me going. My brother says that I am too old to be drinking Bang energy drink, but hey, brother, what can I say, man? I like a good Bang. It's good, man. It tastes like cotton candy. Anyway, well, the score is 22-10. This is DB Talking Now, DB Talking Birds, DB Talking Philadelphia Eagles. I'm Dylan Brown. I am your host, and this is the second half of the Green Bay Packers versus the Philadelphia Eagles live stream, where the Eagles are taking the Packers on at Lambeau Field here today, December 6th, in the winter, where it is a tough matchup, regardless of the time of year when a red-hot Aaron Rodgers is on the field. So, but breaking news is the fact that Jalen Hurts has taken over for Carson Wentz, and Carson Wentz has been pulled for the game, and Jalen Hurts is looking like Russell Wilson out there, and put the first touchdown on the board for the Philadelphia Eagles. And on 4th and 18 on that last drive, threw a 35-yard dime to Greg Ward on the deep post crosser. So phenomenal throw. It's worth noting that Jalen Hurts, that was a great hit by Arnold, number 37. I think he's another guy that we just elevated from the practice squad this week. But it is definitely worth noting that Jalen Hurts, this is his first extended period of playing time. So without Carson Wentz on the field. All right, play action, and Aaron Rodgers is on the move. Aaron Rodgers dumps it off the sideline, about 5 yards. 3 yards. 2nd and 7 for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Aaron Rodgers is 23 for 29 for 291 yards and 3 touchdowns. And the offensive line jumped, it looks like. At least that's what our defense is calling for, a false start. Devontae Adams, 9 receptions, 122 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Once again, we have let him dominate our defense. And no false start. Delay of game on Aaron Rodgers. That's a first. It's rare. Do I think that they're pulling Carson Wentz for the rest of the season? No, I don't think so. But we'll see. Rodgers back to pass. Rodgers steps up, throws it deep, and incomplete. It's worth noting that Jalen Hurts is no stranger to adversity. And he also, wherever he's gone, wherever he's been in his professional career, that includes high school, college, and the verdict is still out on the NFL because we don't know how the guys actually do respond to him. Incomplete pass. It is now 4th and 12. Great play by Jalen Mills. Nice. He's always had no problem taking over and leading a locker room or leading a team. It just comes natural to him. For Carson Wentz, I will say this: he doesn't seem to have the intangibles of being a natural leader, but he is. He is a leader. There's no hands down. It's just that a different type of leader is just something that Jalen Hurts may represent. But we're going to see here, and Jalen Reagor bobbles the punt return, but Jalen Reagor is going down the sideline. Jalen Reagor for the punt return touchdown. There we go. Jalen Reagor, his first punt return, not his first punt return attempt, but his first one actually attempting it, goes for a touchdown. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. See, that's what I want to see from my first round pick. I want to see him be able to catch deep passes and be a playmaker in all phases of the game. And that's what we just saw there. That's what I'm talking about. The game is not over, ladies and gentlemen. The game is not over. You look like Deshaun Jackson on that punt return there. And yes, Deshaun Jackson is still a Philadelphia Eagle. I know it's hard to picture that, but that's because he's only been in pretty much like 6 games since we brought him back to Philadelphia last year. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Now let's go ahead and make the extra point, Jake Elliott. Don't miss the extra point. Make the extra point. That way, it can be 23-17. And if we score another touchdown, we would have a 1-point lead. Now, the defense just has to get Aaron Rodgers and the offense off the field again successfully, and maybe we'll have a shot. Jake Elliott misses the extra point. Can you believe this? Can you believe that? What the hell happened to these players? Where they're just absolutely shitting on their own performance? And it's not just Carson Wentz. It's Miles Sanders. It's Jake Elliott. It's everyone. Drives me absolutely nuts. You had a perfect opportunity to kick an extra point there, where you score another touchdown, get the Packers offense off the field. You have the shot to take the 1-point lead at the end of the game to beat the Packers by 1 point. And your kicker blows his own appendage. I guess these things happen. Anyway. Well, it's great to see Jalen Reagor get that touchdown. Certainly happy about that. That's 2 big plays for Jalen Reagor in the last 2 drives. So that's very exciting. I guess Aaron Moorhead had a good hunch. Wide receivers coach Aaron Moorhead had a good hunch. Well, this team still has a lot of work. I think if they come away with this miracle of a victory by putting Jalen Hurts in, I think that will give them something to build on. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. The games do not get any easier from here on out. We're only a half game out of first place in our division. So we'll have to see. We will have to see. We will have to see. But main important thing right now is that the defense steps up and gets Aaron Rodgers off the field again. That is the key to right now. The key to right now is for the Eagles defense to force Aaron Rodgers off the field. And they kick off, and here we go, on and away. All right, Packers to return and stopped at the 23-yard line. Yep, this team, especially the special teams, I mean, they're getting excited out there. This Eagles special teams. And they should be excited. And they should be excited because the Eagles special team has been the consistent aspect of the team in this game so far. They've been playing well throughout. So this quarter alone, the Eagles have 83 yards, the Packers 21. So fourth quarter right now, so far, we're kicking their butt. And they do a pitch off to Aaron Jones, and Aaron Jones gets stopped for about 2 yards. All right. Second and 9. If there's one thing that you can say about our team, regardless of how stupidly horrible we've played this year, we always fight till the final whistle. We always fight to the final whistle, and that speaks of heart and character. And Devontae Adams is blown up on the screen, and that is Rodney McLeod. Great play by Rodney McLeod. Awesome play by Rodney McLeod. I think this defense is excited to see Jalen Hurts, and it seems that ever since Jalen Hurts stepped on the field, they're trying to get the ball back for him. Defense is trying to get the ball back for Jalen Hurts. It's 3rd and 10 now. The Packers are at 20, their 22-yard line, and get off the field, defense. Get off the field. Aaron Rodgers back to pass, goes deep, and there is nobody in that vicinity. It is now 4th and 10. The defense is going to get the ball back for Jalen Hurts. And that should have been intentional grounding, honestly, because he did not get out of the pocket. That should have been intentional grounding. And you saw Jim Schwartz calling for it there. Defensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles, Jim Schwartz, calling for that intentional grounding. They did not get it. Now they are punting away to Jalen Reagor, and it is fielded at the 30-yard line. Here comes Jalen Hurts back on the field. All right, this is DB Talking Now, DB Talking Birds, DB Talking Philadelphia Eagles. I am here with you live for the Green Bay Packers versus the Philadelphia Eagles game at Lambeau Field here on December 6th. I'm Dylan Brown. I'm your host. The Packers right now, they lead 23-16 after a late emergence for the Philadelphia Eagles where Carson Wentz was pulled early in the third quarter for quarterback Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts seems to be energizing the entire team right now, and I have mixed emotions about it. All right, 1st and 10, handoff to Boston Scott. Boston Scott with a 5-yard run, No, that was Miles. Miles Sanders. That was Booby. Booby Miles. All right. 2nd and 5. Stay balanced. Stay balanced. There's plenty of time. Another handoff to Miles Sanders as he rumbles for about 4, almost getting the first down. Are they going to give him forward progress? Please do. Did he get it? 1st and 10. Awesome. They gave him the forward progress. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Jalen Hurts. He's commanding this team, man. He's commanding this team. All right. Jalen Hurts, 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Jalen Hurts back to pass. Throws it. Oh, it's a little short for Alshon Jeffrey. But, hey, everything's a little short for Alshon Jeffrey, even though the dude is like 6'4". Because Alshon Jeffrey does not run his routes. And if he does run them, he runs them slow as all hell. So, 2nd and 10 for Jalen Hurts from the 40-yard line. Jalen Hurts fakes the handoff. Jalen Hurts gets sacked. All right, so they adjusted their defense a little bit where they're keeping in, it looks like they're having a spy. All right, 3rd and 13 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts at quarterback. Jalen Hurts back to pass. Throws it. And incomplete. Just go for it. Go for it. Just go for it. I don't care where you are on the field, Doug. Just go for it. Doug looks like he likes coaching Jalen better. This is what I'm talking about. So they're going to put Jalen Hurts in, and they're going to hope that he plays well. And he is playing well, and that's because these coaches want to save their job. It's exactly what's going to happen. And guess what, Eagles fans? Guess what? If Jalen Hurts starts next week and plays well again, Doug Peterson will not be going anywhere. And neither will Howie Roseman. I don't know why, because Howie Roseman will get credit for taking the pick. And Doug Peterson will be credited for getting a second chance in developing Jalen Hurts. That's exactly what will happen. And I was probably like, oh, Jeffrey Lurie, give me a second chance, but with Jalen, not Carson. Shmee. Anyway, second down for the Packers. 2nd and 7. 2-minute 51 left to go in the game. We have 2 timeouts left. They just took a timeout. Okay, the Eagles just took a timeout. And then we also have the 2-minute warning to go. So, but the defense is playing better. They're playing a little bit more energized. And maybe it has to do with Jalen Hurts and them wanting to get the ball back for him. That's going to be the media coverage. That's what Skip Bayless is going to say tomorrow on Undisputed with Shannon Sharp. That's what Max Kellerman is going to say on First Take with Stephen A. Smith. It's just what they're going to say. All right, here we go. Aaron Rodgers hands it off to Aaron Jones, but Aaron Jones takes up the middle, and now he's rumbling down the sideline. Aaron Jones backsteps and jukes out defenders and all the way in for a touchdown is running back Aaron Jones for the Green Bay Packers. And the game is over. But at least we're giving the ball back to Jalen Hurts because I want to see more of him. 77-yard touchdown run for Aaron Jones. Boom. Game over. Game over. I mean, Eagles fans, you can't be upset. You knew this was gonna happen. You knew this was gonna happen. And I'm not being a negative Nancy. I'm a diehard Eagles fan from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Like I'm upset too. I don't like the fact that we're 3-7-1. It fucking sucks. But I want to see Jalen Hurts get more playing time. So I mean, we've been saying it for about 6 or 7 years. Whenever Aaron Rodgers gets a running game, it's gonna be dangerous. And for most of those 7 years, they had Mike McCarthy at head coach, and finally they have a young head coach in Matt LaFleur who is willing to work with Aaron and is a bright young mind, like a Sean McVay. You know what I mean? Or like a Cliff Kingsbury in Arizona. It's and so yeah, they're running the ball. They're making it easier on Aaron. And obviously we know what Mike McCarthy is doing in Dallas. He's absolutely sucking it up. Like a giant vacuum. Boston Scott takes it out of the end zone. Boston Scott takes it to the 45-yard line, but there's a flag on the play, and it's probably on Philadelphia because the flags are always on us because the coaching sucks. And there's no accountability, no discipline, and shimmy, shimmy, shoo, sha. And the only guy that's been taking accountability all season long for everyone's deficiencies is Carson Wentz, who they just benched for Jalen Hurts. So, and that's not me having any issue with Jalen Hurts. I just have mixed emotions. You gotta give me some time. I gotta you gotta give me some time. Give me some time. But look at Russell Wilson. 17-12. The Giants were winning this game 17-12. And the Giants beat the Seattle Seahawks 17-12. Wow. All right, Jalen Hurts back on the field. Jalen Hurts back to pass. Jalen Hurts throws it and caught by Greg Ward. Nice. I mean, technically the game's not over. So we still have the 2-minute warning to go. We still have 2 timeouts under the scenario that Jalen Hurts scores before the 2-minute warning. That's technically 3 timeouts for our defense to deal with. So it's possible. All right, Jalen Hurts steps up and tries to get some more yardage, but is taken down. And they're going to let it run to the 2-minute warning. I think the big thing to take away from this game is just to see how well Jalen Hurts is playing, and he is playing well. And he's all right. They get it off before the 2-minute warning. Jalen Hurts down the field and dropped by Travis Fulgham. How was that possible? Oh, that was a beautiful play. Well, Carson's been benched. He's been benched. He's been benched. That's huge. That's huge. Everyone. That's absolutely huge. That is absolutely huge. I just want to see how he responds. Carson's gonna be Carson, and Carson is going to show his support for Jalen Hurts, and he's going to be a class act and be a good man and not be bitter. But yeah, Carson still has that fire and competitiveness to him, and so internally he's going to be angry and he's going to want to compete and play his ass off. Hopefully, that's the hope. And maybe it will bring out the best in Carson. Because we've seen what he can do. We've seen what he can do. We know how good he is when he's playing elite. But I will say I'm not unhappy with the way that Jalen Hurts is playing. He's playing really well. He's playing really well. It's a shame that Travis Fulgham dropped that ball. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right. We are back. 3rd and 10. Jalen Hurts back to pass. Jalen Hurts hit as he throws and intercepted. That is the game. That is game. That is game. That's all right. That's all right. That wasn't a bad interception. I mean, he was getting hit. I think they benched Jason Peters as well because who they got in there right guard? Nate Herbig. Herbig should have been in there the entire time. Ugh. Yeah, that's right. We have funny names on the Eagles offensive staff / personnel. We got Herbig and Aaron Moorhead. Oh, just a quick little joke to myself. I gotta make light of these situations, man. We're 3-7 and 1, and we're about to be 3-8-1 in the worst division in football. And we should have been the team in the division to run away with it, and we just have not. We just continue to look more and more nightmarish as the season goes on. But that's the takeaway from tonight's game, though. Jalen Hurts coming in for Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz being pulled from the game. And Jalen Hurts playing well. And Darius Slay goes out with injury. And Aaron Jones up the middle for the Packers on 2nd and 9, and now it is 3rd down and 5. I would like to see Jalen Hurts get another crack at it before the game, and they might just do that. Eagles just call their 3rd and final timeout on 3rd and 5 with 1 minute and 38 seconds left to go. If the Packers get a first down here, then the game is over. So and first down, Packers. Game over. Game over. Carson's going to be the scapegoat, guys. Carson's going to be the scapegoat. They just how they're going to get rid of him, I don't know, because he's due for $60 million against the cap next year, and you cannot release him. You cannot release Carson Wentz. Would that be the same ramification if they traded him? Yeah, I believe so. That is something that I'll probably look into and get back to you guys throughout the week. So, but we're gonna see what's going on here. It's crazy that we're still in the hunt at 3-8-1, and that is exactly what it says. We're still in the hunt at 3-8-1, and that is because our division sucks. But the Giants did just go ahead and beat Seattle today, it looks like, and so they're there. So they're back up in first place. I guess it depends on what happened with the Redskins. Did the Redskins win today? Does anybody know? Anybody? Let me see here. Well, that is game. That is game. This is DB Talking Now, DB Talking Birds, DB Talking Philadelphia Eagles. I'm Dylan Brown. I'm your host. Huge takeaways from this game. Jalen Hurts comes in for Carson Wentz after being pulled. Darius Slay goes out with injury. Jalen Hurts looks good. We will see if they continue to keep Jalen Hurts in the game or at the starting spot for the rest of the season. I don't think they're going to do it. I think this was just for Carson to take a step back and get some clarity, man. We'll see how they want to do it. But with that said, you guys have a beautiful evening. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. Enjoy some good food. Enjoy some Sunday night football. I will be with you later on tomorrow and throughout the week for news updates regarding the Birds and anything else that you want to talk about, any shots or suggestions or recommendations, always feel free to shoot them my way. This is Dylan Brown. I am your host. Go Birds, baby.